Can't win, huh? Yeah, so early in the morning, I messed that up. Whatever that was. I'm, and I'm trying to be punctual and just use all my time, as wisely as possible. You know what I mean? I am, no, I am using my time as wisely as possible. I'm doing my best to use my time as wisely as possible. There is no trying. I gotta, man, I tell you, as long as I've been actively working that out of my vocabulary, it's just, I think it's society definitely plays a part in it because you hear it. If you watch any show, any movie, any whatever, it's part of the American culture vocabulary. Otherwise, it is. It definitely is. That word try. You say it a lot, you use it a lot. And I've been for years trying to work. Look, see, I've been for years working that out of my vocabulary, and I'm still saying trying to work it out of my vocabulary. And that's why it ain't working out. Because either I'm going to do it or I'm not, and it ain't as successful as I want it to be. But I'm still going to be working on it, y'all. I did, full disclosure, I did say I was back drinking coffee, right? But this is not coffee. This is just some lemon water. And I'm going to put some warm water, hot water in it. It's sort of flow. I've been doing this for over a month, maybe a couple months now. I've done it off and on over the years, but it's been pretty consistent. There's very few days that I've missed. Have I noticed a major difference? I don't know about that. I think so. I think in a way, I can't say no. It's not a major thing though. It could be, depends on where you're at in the stage of cleansing and things. I'm pretty slim and pretty light. I weigh 160 pounds, man. I got a little flab on me and shit, but it's kind of low. Yeah, I could do better with my body fat percentage. Don't get me wrong. That's a fact. Still too much fat in the stuff. Bread turn to fat. Any sugar turn to fat. I'm doing it. I'm laid back on that stuff now. On the bread, the rice, the grains, and all that stuff. I'm mostly off of it. But that might be the thing right there. I'm getting all technical and thing. Is that technical? I think. Well, I'm me, man. This is my vibe. This is what I got going. I'm sorry. I just, everybody want. We on here. We trying to build up our audience. Of course, we want more people, more followers, more whatever. But I can't be phony to get them. Like be a person that I'm not to get them. I am me. I am about discipline, getting my ass up early in the morning, drinking my fluids, my water, my tea, coffee if I want, and just being on top of these things, man. This is for health. This is for life. If you see, there's an interview that I just watched with Brother Rizza Islam and Ari Spear, and I made a video responding to Ari Spear, but Brother Rizza Islam is way more up on this game than I am currently. I have, I don't know, he'd give me a run for my money, I ain't gonna lie. I have studied to that point before though, that's how I wrote my health book. From studying all of these things and knowing all of these things, but it's a lot of information and it's a lot of life to live, and I'm not just gonna focus on that. I know what I need to know, and I'll leave that for people like him. I'm doing something else. I am gonna speak on health. I am gonna speak on fitness. I am gonna speak on better ways to live our life and have a healthier, happier life. I don't believe that it's no accident that I haven't been sick in years, besides from mucus, self-inflicted mucus stuff. It's not, I haven't had a cold or the flu or none of that. Man, the last time I had the flu was when I got a flu shot. The last time I had the flu was when I got a flu shot. when I was in the military, and that shit always made me sick. Every time I get a flu shot, it made me sick. Medicine just don't work very well for me. I feel all the side effects of anything that I take, and that's the honest truth. And I always have. So it's just one thing led to another thing. I didn't really necessarily want this life. Those things just don't agree with me, and it is what it is. Everybody's different. Everybody have their own clogging up of ish. Or every family. If y'all eating all the exact same thing, more or less, yeah, y'all could be susceptible to all the same sicknesses and diseases and stuff. And it's just crazy, man, that hard as it is, I know change is hard, but if you know that if you eat healthier and get more active, you'll be healthier and be less susceptible not only to COVID, but all diseases and sickness and just colds and stuff. Taking some simple supplements, not a whole barrage of stuff. You just gotta take what you need to take. You know, certain, like they say, vitamin D, get your multivitamin, whatever. Vitamin D, vitamin C, such and such, such and such. It's not worth your time. Then you're saying your health is not worth your time. And you're willing to put your life in other people's hands that just don't have your best interest at heart. Don't you see, if you're black, it's a fact that you're not gonna necessarily get treated the same. Don't you know that it's a fact that these doctors don't study nutrition? Do you realize that doctors don't, the majority of doctors, 99%, 99.5% of doctors do not study health and nutrition. They do not study nutrition. They don't know nothing about the correlation between food and health. They don't have a clue. You think because they're a doctor, they know these things. They don't. They do not know about nutrition. They don't know about vitamins. They're not taught that. They're taught what they're taught. All those years is over and over and over the same shit, just like anything else, to make sure they know what they want them to know. Pills, prescriptions. It's a lot of pills. It's a lot of prescriptions to treat a lot of shit. That's a lot of studying to understand what pill is for what and what pill is going to do what to what. And, and they ain't got no time to learn about all them side effects. And they ain't trying to teach them about all them side effects. Fuck is on the insert. That's not the goal, to teach you about the ill side effects. They're gonna minimize that type of situation. Anyhow, but I'm on here talking. I was, hey, I guess it is what it is. This is me. I was trying to. It's just crazy, ain't it? My thing was, I just wanted to go through my a little bit of my morning routine. Maleta. Right? Telefono. Instead of preaching about health and nutrition or talking about health and nutrition, woman, mujer, boy, niño, soy. Yeah, that was kind of, I guess, my goal. That was kind of, so I tried to get up. Damn! It's hard. It's hard. Imagine if you're not trying to take the word try out your vocabulary, how much more one would say it. It's a thought on my mind. If it ain't even a thought on your mind, imagine how many times you say that shit and how it means something. That is so damn powerful. It is. It is. Está. It is. So, I don't want to make it too long. Well, I mean, man, once again, it is what it is. Cut it off when you get tired. When you get tired of watching it, cut it off. I guess I can make it long as I want to. You're not obligated to watch it all the way through. I have to realize that. Although I'm using a lot of my memory, I gotta watch that. passport. Yeah, so I, I I don't know. A lot of times I do this first thing in the morning. I barely be up. I try to wake up thinking Spanish. I should do this 3 times a day, and I don't. I mean, you know, it's an excuse. It's definitely an excuse. Because that'll be about 30 minutes. Take 15. It's going to take more than 5 minutes, but let's say 20 or 30 minutes, 3 times a day, one lesson, 3 times a day at least, in the morning, in the evening, and at night before I go to bed. But then there's always affirmations, there's always something that. So, but I believe that it's better to have that full plate than a real light plate with just 1 or 2 things. Okay, go to work. One thing on the plate that's obligated. Of course you got to wake up, but you wake up at the bare minimum time, just enough time to do whatever, and hit the door and be on your way to work. Come from work, go home, however that is. Nah, I can't live like that. I
Un boleto a Barcelona.
I can't do that.
Un teléfono. Un teléfono.
I got to. It's just better to have a more life to me, more freedom to do things and not be locked down with stuff. You can always make money, man. If you believe it's gonna come to you one way or the other, you're gonna have what you need, how you need it. In some situations, you're gonna always have what you need if you believe. Yo tengo
Yo tengo
un pasaporte.
pasaporte.
You're gonna always have what you need.
El museo está cerrado. El museo está cerrado. Yo necesito un taxi.
Yo necesito un taxi. El museo está cerrado.
Un taxi.
Un taxi. Yo tengo tu boleto a Madrid.
Madrid.
El taxi.
En el hospital.
En el hospital. Yo tengo una shit. I knew it. Man, I'm confused. Some shit have an A in this feminine, as you would think, and then some things have an A at the end, and it's masculine. You got, it's a lot to remember. En el hospital. Yo tengo una maleta. Okay, so, all right, one practice. Number 9, they ain't doing that much because I just be doing one lesson. So if I'm number 9, I like to, I'm number 9. What the hell they doing, Yeah, that's me there. See. All right, y'all. Nah, no thanks. Yeah, so drink. Okay, so I can go now. It's 6:30 now. It's still dark. Right now, this time of the year, a lot of times, more in the summer, you know, it'd be light right now. At 6:30, shit. But right now, so I could go walk, it's dark. Or I could hit the gym, the garage gym, and then do that for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, generally an hour. Then do that in the daytime. But it almost like if catching the sun is the goal, you know, I have to go later because it ain't that bright at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. It might be sun, but it's not sun. You gotta go later. Not this time of the year anyway. So it almost doesn't make a difference. I can go when it's dark. If it's just for the exercise, you know, and then if you want to be cooler, you go when it's dark. If you want to be when it's warmer, you go later. I guess it depends on your schedule, how much time you have and all that. It's a little long about this, but man, I'm gonna keep, this is really probably not gonna be the #1 thing that I talk about, although it is the #1 thing. Man, you're gonna be dead without good health. You're gonna be in the hospital without good health. You're gonna be sick without good health. You'll be laid up without good health. You'll be on dialysis treatments without good health. You'll be taking high blood pressure medication. It's no end, cancer, whatever. And I was saying, ain't no coincidence that I haven't been sick. Ain't no coincidence that I don't believe, although there's environmental conditions that's out of my control, and surely I could get some type of cancer or something, but even with that, your body's always fighting it off. Your body's fighting things off, and the more you do, everything you do and everything you don't do makes a difference. Every drink you have, every drink you don't have. Now, I even think with that, there's a limit to where it's, like they said, medicinal purpose. There is, I believe, truly a point where it can be, drinking can be medicinal, but there is a line that you cross when it ain't, and when it's affecting your health in a bad way. And then again, maybe I don't know fully exactly what I'm talking about, and I believe I do. It's you got to keep it to a minimum, dude. You know, the line ain't that far. It don't take much to cross that line. Understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make no excuse to be no alcoholic. I'm not drinking anymore. I quit. I'm done. The last time is the last time. It's been at least 14 days now. You know, yeah, that ain't that long, but I'm done. Once I make my mind up and do the things that I need to do, fasting, not eating, truly not eating. Once I go on, you know, when I partial fast, yeah, that's one thing. It helps. But once I fast and go with water and lemon juice and water and just that, and even eliminate the coffee for that fasting period, if nothing else. Yeah, oh yeah, all those bad habits, if I want them to, they would drop. Now, if I want to insist on holding on to certain things, it's gonna have no choice, but you have to do less of it because your system is that clean, your bloodstream is that clean. It's only the minimum amount you could take. You're gonna be on your ass of something intoxicating things, you know. You would stop cigarettes, but the hard part is starting. The first day is the hardest day with a fast, and you gotta know. Well, anybody can do a 1-day fast or a 2-day fast, or, you know, a few days. But still, the first day is the hardest day. But funny how we can't do it for ourselves, but when it's time for that colonoscopy or whatever you call it, when it come time for the man, we gonna do whatever he say do, but we can't do it for our own self and our own health, but we can do it for them. Fast sometimes, you know. Fast sometimes. Just do a day. Start at that, or keep it at that, start at that. Anybody can do that here and there. And that will be beneficial. Okay, so I don't want to bore y'all to death, so or bore you at all. I want it to be educational, entertaining, informative. That funny, maybe, you know, that kind of, it's something that you would enjoy watching and not be only mindless stuff, just making you laugh. That's cool, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause I think we get a little too serious when we get in our work and get that laser focus. Ain't nothing wrong with watching some shit to laugh. I think you gotta get, that's just my belief. I think you might want to take a little break. You gotta take 30 minutes, an hour, or something for yourself. What's the point? That ain't supposed to be what it is. It's not supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be hard. You can work hard if you're enjoying your work, but it ain't supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be like enjoyable to you. It's hard looking on the inside. It might look hard, but for you, you like and love what you're doing, whatever that is. If you don't, you need to figure out something else to do then. It's not supposed to be hard. My understanding, the less you work, the more you're supposed to get out of it, but you gotta have systems in place. You can't not just not work. You gotta have the systems in place. You have to have your people lined up. All right, y'all. It's still early. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna flip a coin or what. Go walk early while it's dark and watch the sunset come up. Which that's why I change it up. Sometimes I'll just go sit outside. See, it's dark now, y'all. Sometimes I'll just go outside. Me. And sit out here and watch the sunrise from out in my backyard. Or I don't know, I ain't did it in the front yard. If I ever went out in the front yard like that. It shouldn't be weird. I could, because that's what the fuck I do. I change shit around here, and that's what I think. And I ain't gonna say they don't like me, but I come around here with changes. Y'all motherfuckers, everybody was around here, was already living here for years or whatever, right? So they had 8 years of living around. Everybody gets stuck in the mold, and they follow each other, right? They followers. I come around here with that New Orleans shit, as far as I'm concerned, / my way of thinking / New Orleans shit, when they had all them lions in their grass. And hey, if you ain't into that kind of shit, this might really be boring. But when they had the lions in their grass, and I come with the, I'm a barber. I'm not gonna cut my grass and leave no lions in it. I'm just sorry. It's just, I'm like, why I'm gonna do that? And I can see line. I don't like that. I want my grass to just look like grass. When you go to a golf course, they don't have no lines in that shit. They do what they gotta do to cut that shit even. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm cutting my own shit. So some people don't like that, cause it's, they done went through a lot of lawn boys trying to get them to do what, can you cut it like G's? They think I'm stupid. Why you don't just keep doing your shit like you was doing it already, cause my way looks better. It looks neat. You know it. I got an eye for these things. I can see. I already said that back in the day when we was at the barbershop. Motherfucker, like, how you gonna know if you get a house, G? How your shit gonna be? You gonna watch for the motherfucker with the sharpest fucking shit on the lawn plants, and you know what I mean? That shit tight. You gonna know. You gonna know when you roll up on my shit, and you do. It's always been like that. I still got my thing. You think I'm in apartments with all them plants and different things, I'm gonna get in the house and I ain't gonna pimp it out? So yeah, I come through with changes. I come through with the new LED lights and shit, where this whole block was dark than a motherfucker, man. I come through with this bitch, poof, poof, poof. Change this shit up. Wake the fuck up. Changing and shaking this shit up. Damn right, it's a new sheriff in town. And his name is G Uno, baby. Alright, that's it for now. And I'm out. Peace, y'all.